It's day 257. Yeah, it's technically, I guess, part two. We did some this morning. We're here late, whatever, evening. Early evening. It's still light out. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Here we go. We're going to get another, I don't know. We'll go for like 2 hours. See how many hits we can get in 2 hours. All right. So. Oh, what's up? If you just tuned in. This counter has a whole new look to it. Which, oh. Your first come by is already gone. So I guess we won't bother to show it. Yo, what up? Thanks for the likes. I don't know why it doesn't say who did, but whoever hit the like button, thanks. Alright, oh, it did. Oh, it just, now, it's hard to read that stuff when people are tuning in. But whoever did it, thanks. Alright. We gonna have probably 2 hours worth of hit and bob, which would be great. And then we'll probably back on tonight. What I'd like to do is get the armor on and do some longsword sets like later tonight. But right now, we got the sword and buckler. No work tonight. Yo! Laser, what up? How's it going tonight? Oh, I accidentally hit the timer. Yeah, I'm alright. How are you doing? I actually took a day off from on here. Dude, I went to the gym for the first time in forever. Yo, and no, oh, wait. Did I see a Mongolian flag? Is that what that is? I can't see. Noel, if it is, well, either way, what up? Doing great. Yeah, nice. Hey, before you go, because I don't know how long you go, this is my Mongolian themed armor I fight in. So, Mongolian saber. That's cool. Hey, so, and, right? It's, there you go. I had to get the light to, thanks, Laser and Noel. Oh, that's cool. All right. I mean, I recognize the flag. It's hard to see because I don't know world flags too well, but I could tell it looks like there's something white printed on the orange part. But anyway. Ooh. Oh no. Steve, what happened with the harness? Your pants were, or what happened with the pants? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, it sounded familiar. Right, we interacted at some point. That's cool. Alright. I literally just woke up. I haven't been awake for 20 minutes yet. And, I was like, I better live stream, because I haven't. It's been a couple days. I went to the gym on, like 2 or 3 days ago. I was just so sore. I haven't been to the gym in so long. Like, whole body was sore. I was like, I'll just take a day off, you know. I don't know. Oh, someone got filtered. We're hitting a Bob Dummy. And the reason he's backwards is because there's a counter on his back. See this thing here? So, when we hit him... See, and that's a little counter there. Woo! They changed, so it's now even more inaccurate. They changed the interface or whatever. So it has like these larger numbers and it counts these how many you do in a row. But the thing is, so sometimes you know how I said it doesn't register all the time, and I might actually hit it like 100 times and 2 of the hits didn't count. So the times that the hits don't count, I swear it takes a moment for it to recover. So I have trouble sometimes starting a new counter. I think it drops like 5 or 6 at the most, maybe 5 hits. Levi, for Darren, what up? Levi, hey, how's it going today, man? Yeah, in case you're wondering, you didn't miss me yesterday, or maybe even the day before. I think the day before I streamed for like an hour before work, and I didn't get on here yesterday. I went to the gym, man. I was so sore. I was like, I'll just... No. Well, it happens. Like, even my chest, I didn't even do a whole lot, you know? It's just first day back. I don't understand. Oh, Sucker Punch Bob. Hey man, hey Bob. Yo man, I heard you. Ooh! Right in the middle of a sentence. Hitting Bob in it. You know, I've never sucker punched anybody in my life. Oh, pants got fall. Yeah, oh shoot. You know what? I'm actually happy that we're talking about that. Steve. Oh, the hole's in the front. Bob's backwards because the hits register better when I hit the backside. Oh, this hole. Wait, this hole? That's a screw hole. That even sounds funny. That's a hole. There's a screw in here, and that's what helps connect them to, I guess, the inside of this plastic thing. They can slide up and down. The whole thing just sounds weird. A screw hole. Slide up and down on the plastic pipe. Don't laugh now. Well, I know it does look funny. Yeah, I do. Well, here's the thing. So on the millionth hit, we're hitting him with sharp swords. And I do have something that could probably make his head fly. However, I don't want to just have that happen right away. I mean, we'll see how things go. We're almost at 900,000, so the millionth hit's going to come up soon. It's probably going to be like March 11th or 12th or something. 12th, I think I have work. Yo, Hugo, hoorah, hoo. Let me look at this calendar here real quick. We're gonna say, oh shoot, guys. Oh, that's this month. I know there's no lights in here. The millionth hit's coming up. Hold on. I'm guessing it could be maybe like on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oof. You know what? I might try and get it done like soon. It's either gonna be the 5th or like the 12th. Yo, Johnny, what's up? To dance at night. We're gonna have. The millionth thing could happen. It depends. Yo, dude, Jerry. I think without looking, it's 42. 41's the last number I got in here. What's up, Joshua? Joshua, good time. So I was just gonna say, man, we're getting close to the end. All right, check this out. Yo, 42. Jerry is a UFC fighter, right? So, we're on day 2 here. Check this out. We're on day 257. Joshua is the one counter going on besides this. For coming by. Back, I think would I have like a big beard or something? And instead I look like this dude named Jerry. Yay, Johnny! And how's your eye doing, man? Yes, awesome, man. You got your dog with you? You know what? I hope the weather's good for everybody, and I hope that you got some good time with your. I mean, if you do go out and stuff, to get outside with your dog and the beard. Yeah. You know, I watch a lot of Top Dog, the bare knuckle fighting. Yo, Space Comics, what's up? Tuesday again. Cree, what's up? So the 1 millionth hit, we're gonna hit Bob with sharp swords. I'll try and figure it out tomorrow, because I know a lot of people probably want to see it. We'll still have live streams after. It's just we're gonna move on to other stuff like more like exercise. So instead of this, maybe we'll be outside at the park doing like exercise and armor or something. You know, I gotta get these hits done because this Bob like takes so much time, and the thing is, it's taken away. Yo, Sir Holton, what up? Hitting Bob takes time. I should be doing cardio. I got 2 big fights coming up here soon. Tomcat, I don't know. I don't know who. I know the game. I can't think of the character. Yeah, bow and arrow would be cool. And I'll try and make it like a long. You know, I'm not just gonna hit him like 50 times in a row. You know, we'll hit him and talk and kill some time. I like to make it like at least span a couple hours, or maybe we'll do it like twice that day or something. What is today? The number 27. If I really put the time into it, man, we could be done with this next week. But also, yeah, I'll figure it out tonight. I'd like to get it done before my next fight, but it might be the week after. I think we might time it for something like around March 5th, and it'll be sometime like around like 4 p.m. to 7 or something. The date. Oh, thank you. All right, yeah, I work at night, and half the time I forget. 27th. I couldn't think of it as 26 or 27. So that means 8. Yeah. Oof. It might be more like March 12th. But we'll time it so the millionth hit. Yo, band! Man, everybody coming through here today. Yo, yes, dude. Got both dogs with you. Hope everybody's having a good day. Maybe. Yeah, maybe like March 12th will be the day. If we start getting close, and I can just have some. We'll just hit Bob less. Ed? Who's Ed? I don't know. I'll figure out the date tonight. So tomorrow we'll start talking about it. We can kind of plan it. Whoa! Those aren't in all caps. I went to the gym a couple days ago, and yesterday I was just so sore. I was like, even my biceps are sore. I haven't been to the gym in so long, so I have to go back tomorrow morning to keep it up. I'm not so sore now, you know. But man. So band, I think yesterday I did stream, and then the day before. I did it, but it was only for like an hour before work or something. I have not played Hack Sword, but I've seen people play it. I've watched a lot of it. Cree, I do. The thing with Twitch, freaking, it's so hard to like, sometimes I dual stream on it. Maybe we'll jump on it tonight. I'd like to get some armored. So sometime like after 10, most likely we'll be back on here for like an hour to get like some longsword and armor workouts in. Yo, Denji, what up? Oh man, everything's going by too quick. Yeah, it's just like weird, you know, like Twitch doesn't promote you, and sometimes you're on there. If I don't like seriously tell people on here, hold on, I want to scroll up in chat, I'm missing stuff. So if I don't physically like direct people to it, like nobody comes by. You know, it's weird. Stream, Cree, all right, well, I missed some. Yo, Denji, it has been a while. Over the head flip. Wait, what about, am I missing something here? Yo, Conrad, yeah. That's all. That's like the majority of it. But tonight most likely I'll be back and we'll have a longsword with at least the top half of the armor on. But I gotta get a workout in with that. Thanks for the likes. But that'll be like 10 p.m. So I'm gonna wait till around 10. We're streaming for like 2 hours now, and then around 10 o'clock tonight probably. Unless something crazy happens. I'm off tonight, yeah. And the thing is, we're at like 880-some thousand hits. So if I sat here, yeah, I love it. My favorite combo. Although this is the sword I usually use with it. But yeah, we'll probably get another one in tonight, unless something comes up, but I don't expect it. I have to get these longsword workouts in. Like 8 days till my next fight. I got into it like I saw a video on it 7 or 8 years ago. This is my 7th year, so it must have been like 8 years ago. I just saw a clip, and you know, back then it wasn't like that crazy, like as far as organized. So a lot of it was just people fighting. You know, most of it was the European people, the footage from over there. And I was like, where do you do this? I saw like 5 people beating up one guy. First clip of the Boo Hurt world. Oh, how about that? Well, then it works. You know, this whole thing, besides just saying Bob like this, is about people like, what do you do? They'd be like, oh, yeah, well, I fight Dharma. Yeah, nice. I don't have an upload for today, but tomorrow's Saturday, right? So tomorrow I'm going to upload like a 3-minute long interview of the people that we did at the very end. I don't know if, I can't remember who all was here, but the very end we did the interviews. Yo, Johnny, yo, you have a good rest of the day. Tomorrow, enjoy your time with your dogs, man. Hope you're feeling better. Healing up. Dude, so you want to know something crazy? I'll just tell you. Johnny was fishing and actually had a fish that was so violent. It hit him. He ended up getting a black eye from fishing. This huge freaking fish with these crazy ass teeth. Dude's a crazy good fisherman. So yeah, it's going to be tomorrow's upload. It's like a 3-minute long, it's a longer format video. And then Sunday we'll upload the first, and then every Sunday from now on, other than maybe next Sunday, because I'll be at an actual event. Band, isn't that nuts? Yeah, dude. He might have left already, but yeah, it's crazy. He showed me a picture of it, man. He had a little black eye. So I don't even know what kind of fish it was. It's like as long as this sword, and it has these crazy ass teeth, and they're so sharp. I can't imagine getting a black eye from a fish, but it happened, man. Hey, the AI summary is wrong. I don't have a fight on March 5th. I have a fight on March 8th. I don't know if anyone can see it, but the summary is wrong. They can't even get the dates right. My next fight is March 8th. Oh, there's my dog. Oh, I knew that'd happen. Let me just text her back. Just let me know when. Yeah, she's got homework and stuff, so she's not coming over today. That makes me depressed, but it's good because she gets good grades in school, you know. I mean, she's older now. Okay, just let me know when. So, tomorrow's live stream is going to have to be early because I'm going to pick her up tomorrow. You know, back in the day, man, we spent whole weekends together, but now she's does good in school and has all this homework. She's got too much to do. No, it does. It does. I figured I'd hear back from her yet that she's working on stuff. But it's good because, oh my God. That's like some, I never answer 800 numbers. They're always scams or something. Or a survey. But anyway, she does good in school and stuff. She's got all this homework, so, you know, so what it is what it is. So tomorrow's live stream, I can tell you already, it's going to have to be earlier in the morning. Like, I'll have to try and get up at by 9 or something. Get on here for a little bit. Alright, so the plan, tomorrow, upload long, that's what we're talking about, long format video. Tomorrow I'm going to upload the 3-minute long interview video. And then Sunday will be the first. I have all these Carolina Carnage clips, like to last for like maybe like 3 months. Every Sunday will be a Carolina Carnage clip of the fighting, the 5 versus 5 or 12 versus 12 stuff. That way, anyone who followed because of that event at least has some content. I didn't want to upload it. Simon, jeez, everybody's coming through today. What's up, Simon? Thanks for likes, Creed. But you know, that way, I didn't want to burn through all the footage and have it all uploaded in like a week, or else, you know, I don't know. And once we're done hitting Bob, nobody watches the uploads anyway. So once we're done hitting Bob, it's just mainly live streaming. And I'll probably have like 2 or 3 uploads a week, and it'll be like every upload I have is me like this, hitting Bob. What did we do today with the sword and buckler? So I don't blame people for not watching. What did we do? Well, we hit Bob like this. The only difference is the outfit, you know. Thanks. Well, yeah, I hope people watch the Carolina Carnage stuff. Oh, guys, the counter's shut off. What happened? We're on 1,200 at least. Last time I looked. All right, the counter reset. I wonder what happened. I did see 1,200. We're over that. Stupid thing. All right, let me write that down. See, it happens once in a while. Do you remember how I have to check Bob once in a while? That's like the 3rd time it ever just like reset. I don't know what happened to it. Hold on. That's why I never trust technology. Everything important, man, I write it down. I never trust a computer, man. Why did it shut off? Oh, in the back, that's other Bob. I would play I used to play For Honor all the time, back in the day. But all right, we were over 1,200. I don't know what the number was, but I remember seeing it. I swear I saw at least 1,200 on there. So I did 9,000 hits this morning, by the way. So 1,200, and now we're restarting. And we're going till this music mix stops, because that's a 2-hour mix. So yeah, 2 Bobs. I bought the Bob. I'll tell you about For Honor why I stopped playing. But I bought that other Bob. It was 20% off. So like 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe it's been like 3 weeks ago now. For some reason, we had this crazy. Dude, we had. I don't know, man. Like for some reason, a bunch of people were dropping gifts on here, and we had $94. I was like, well, because we're hitting this Bob with sharp swords, and he's gonna get wrecked and be like unusable. I was like, let's buy the Bob this week. So I went and so TikTok money helped pay for the new Bob. Just to show, like, you know, put the money towards the live stream. So once this Bob is done, that's the new one. And we're gonna, he's not gonna be getting hit 1,000,000 times. I can claim that. Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. The reason, so he's just been waiting. So the reason I quit playing For Honor though was, I'm gonna lose. I don't understand, Simon, about losing. But the reason I stopped playing For Honor, because back in the day, man, I used to play. I got it when it first came out, and I had is it level 40 or something where you go? Oh, Bob, no, Bob. It's Bob's ultimate finale. This Bob's ultimate finale. So I definitely am lose. I am on a Friday hitting Bob at home. I literally just woke up though, and I was just waiting to see if my daughter is coming over tonight or not. So I'm making any plans. I figured she might. But here's the thing. So For Honor, is it level 40 that you can level characters up to? Well, back in the day, man, I had whichever class like Lawbringer's in. I had Lawbringer maxed out, and the shorter one, the short, faster character, like maxed out just from playing. But I got so sick of how back then, I used to lie. Seamstress, what's up? Yo, Seamstress. Oh, this handle. Seamstress, thanks for the heart me. Sorry, I didn't see it. Indigo popular. Y'all always too nice. Seamstress, we're almost at 900,000. This grip, like, will eat up your hand. I used to shadow box, even like just doing stuff like this with this grip for like 5 minutes. You know, like not even hitting Bob, but doing stuff like it. This grip just destroys skin. That's why I got a glove. Oh, Seamstress, yeah. But it'll be like I'll still be live streaming a lot, but it'll be more like exercise. Like instead of this, I'll be at the park and I'll be doing exercise or something. Dude, but my Bob takes so much time. I don't do the cardio I need to be doing. So yeah, we're at 10,000. We're over 880,000, and that's just from today. Sorry about that noise there. Back in the day, man, For Honor, there was like no penalty for quitting. Yeah, dude, the special weapons day is gonna be great. Dan, oh man, the green hearts, bro. Lucas, what up, Mr. Lucas? Back in the day, man, for For Honor, I was so sick of playing, and whenever the other team would start losing, they just quit. They just get filled with bots. It has been a while, Lucas. Yo, Simon, good night. Hey, now it says we're discussing For Honor event and planning a new long-form video. It's actually, the AI summary, man, is so off. I don't even know why. I haven't seen AI summaries for so long. I don't know why it's, I haven't seen them in months. But anyway, Irish Hearts, yeah. I was gonna say, man, Green Hearts, Irish Hearts. It's almost St. Patrick's Day here. I might live stream some of it going out. I don't know, we'll see. Body cam off since Battle of Marathon. I don't know I don't know that battle. Oh, I can forget the For Honor thing, man. Every time, man, that I would play back then, it got to the point if the other team's losing, everyone quits. They're just fighting bots, and that's not fun. Or your team's losing, then you're on a team of bots. Oh, okay. Wait, I don't have one of those shields that I know of. Unless it just kind of like resembles it, then maybe I'm wrong and I do. McConnell, all right. McConnell, thanks for the follow. This supposedly, man, they call it, and I don't really see it, man, because I think it's more fantasy look. They call this a Roman sword. I don't see it, man. You might know better than I do. You probably do, considering you know about a hoplite shield. But they call this, I forget if they called it. I think they call it a Roman sword. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't think they had crossguards shaped like that. It does look like one. Well, thanks for confirming it, because I didn't realize they had I didn't realize the crossguards came up like that. You know, I've actually never fought like swords with a crossguard that goes up like that. I wonder if that's good or bad. You know, like crossguards protect your fingers, and you can use crossguards and stuff when you're sword fighting. Maybe it would be better to have one. You kind of blade trap in a way. I don't have a heavy cavalry sword. I do have a heavy saber. It's technically not, I don't know. I mean, could any saber be a cavalry sword? One in wood? Oh, do you? This is the sword I got. It's maybe the closest to it. This one here. It's hanging on the wall because it's technically now too long to fight with for Boohurt. But that's see, it's not really curved though. But that's maybe the closest I got. Ow! Jesus Christ! Sorry, I hit my knee off the chair. Well, yeah, like the real fighting act. That one I fought with. This one here. I mean, you know, it's sport combat, but this is the one I fight with all the time. But all the stickers are from different tournaments and stuff. This is pretty. Here, I'm trying to find. You can see like some of the battle damage from it. You know, this is actually a really decent blade. Though I'm surprised this thing is not split, or not split, broke. I'll tell you why it's called Boohurt as much as I can know. Thanks, man. See, the blades get a little eaten up. I'm surprised this thing still works. I've been using this thing for years. So, Boohurt's supposedly the name. I think it's technically French. It is steel. Steel is not sharp. Unsharp, a blunt steel. There's no sharp tip. But Boohurt, from what I understand, it's a French word, and it's just the name of the tournaments they used to do. I guess it translates to the word wallop. I guess to wallop somebody, but I guess it's for Boohurt's supposed to be a recreation of medieval tournament fighting. I didn't realize how many there's some big chunks taken out of that saber. Oh, I'm a nurse in a hospital. I only work night shift. That's why I always have these goofy live streaming schedules. Oh, the molly whopping. Yeah, I only work night shift. I worked last night. I came home, I hit Bob a little bit, I took a nap. I literally just woke up at 5. Nikki 6, what's up? Yo, thanks for the heart mate. I literally worked last night, hit Bob a little bit, took a nap, woke up. I didn't even eat anything yet. We just got some tea and some water. Well, thanks, man. Dude, last night was insane. I had this guy who's totally unconscious, and I guess I can talk about stuff without giving, so I'm talking about names or anything. So this dude who comes in, couldn't wake him up, totally unconscious. So you just get this person, and they don't, they get all these tests, everything's negative. So there's like something going on inside, like the chemicals in your body can get so messed up. To put it in English, the chemicals like make your body run, right? Dude, Ricky, or anybody. So you get like if your kidneys aren't working, then the chemicals that your body's trying to get rid of when you pee and poop and stuff get backed up. Then you get all crazy or things like that. Or if your sodium, Nikki 6, dude. Oh, thanks for the TGIFs. I forgot I actually put those for the gold. Yeah, chemistry, man. Chemistry mess your body up. Nikki, thanks for the TGIFs. So this guy checked his blood gases. So checks like in English, like looking at your oxygen level because maybe he wasn't getting enough oxygen. Nikki, thanks for the rose. But whatever's wrong with the guy, right? So the whole night, dude, this dude doesn't do you push on here real hard. I'd shake the guy. I was putting my fingers on his head and going like this. Nothing. you know, and it wasn't like some super emergency thing because everything's checking out and they're like, all right, you know, it's probably a chemical thing. You get the internal stuff worked out and he'll probably, thank you, thanks for TGIS again. And then I walk in there at 5:30 in the morning, dude's wide awake. I walked in, I was like, because we switched shifts at 6:30, I was like, maybe I'll go see if I can wake this guy up. I walk in the room, he's like wide awake. I was like, oh, he's an older guy now. He's like, what happened? I'm like, oh shit. I was like, you're awake. Just like that too. I wasn't like, you're awake. I was like, oh. I was like, whoa. I was like, you're awake. I was like, hey. I was like, you're at the hospital. They brought you in because they said you're confused at home and you haven't been awake since you got here. I was like, no. It was like it's 5 in the morning on Friday or whatever. Oh, dude. Oh yeah, the kidney function stuff will get you. Yeah, I'm glad you woke up too, Cree. It's so weird how the body does that. Dude, I mean, you're squeezing... The doctors take pins and squeeze them on your fingernail because that's painful, right? To try and wake somebody up. Dude wouldn't wake up. Go get a CT scan. Everything's normal. They couldn't do an MRI because the MRI isn't open. They could get an emergency MRI, but they didn't feel... Because everything looked normal. You know? But what the heck? Walk in, he's like sitting there like this. It's like, oh, whoa! You're awake! Yeah, dude, I get it, man. We got a lot of alcohol withdrawals. Oh, dude, when COVID first happened and everything was closed, we had a lot of alcohol withdrawals come in because people were able to go buy any. But yeah, the kidney stuff will get you messed up. But so that happened last night. I had another guy. Yeah, I mean, I talk just like that. You know, more professional. I don't swear. And I might, you know, I think I'm good because I relate to people good there. You know, I talk to people like people. I don't talk like some. I don't have like a, yo, Shadow, thanks for the heart me. Everybody just tune in. We're almost at 900,000 hits. We're going to probably have the 1 millionth hit like March 12th or something. Just to start pre-planning it. Tonight, I might hit Bob a whole bunch of times and upload it to YouTube. Because I do keep track of all the hits. We'll see. I'd like to get it done the week before, but I don't know if we will. I'd like to get it done the week before because I got to fucking start exercise. I got a huge fight on the 8th. And I'm not getting the cardio because I'm hitting Bob. Yo, Shadow, what up? Band. Let's see, what else did I have last night? There's a guy. See, it sucks. The thing I hate about the job, though, if you do when people like pass away. I've done CPR and stuff so many times in my life up there, and almost every time you save somebody, but it doesn't always work. And I hate that part of the job. And I hate paperwork. That's why I work at night too, because there's not much paperwork. But yeah, well, everything else, I had some lady rip out her IV. I suck at putting in IVs, so I couldn't get one in. I had this other. Everything else for me was pretty normal, but it was so busy because I had so many meds. Everyone had like every hour of the night somebody had some meds or something. But it's good to actually spend more time with people than usual. I mean, I'll just sit in the rooms at like 2 in the morning with a couple people that were up, you know, like this one guy, man. When you're over 9, dude, the worst thing in the world is losing your mind. This one guy, Space Comics Extra Likes. This one guy's over 90 years old, totally with it. In the daytime, maybe we'll forget, but at night, man, out of his mind. You know, it's like 2 in the morning, and I hear someone go, help, help. So I go back there. I was like, what's going on? He's like, were you yelling? He's like, he goes, I'm deathly ill. I was like, what? He's like, I'm deathly ill. I was like, you're doing pretty good. It's like, I mean, you're doing better than when you came in. I was like, do you feel sick? And he's like, I was like, I know. I was like, but I was like, you're actually almost gonna. I was like, you're probably getting out of here in a day or 2. I was like, you're actually doing a lot better. He's like, no. He's like, yeah, I gotta get up. I gotta get out of here. I'm like, it's 3 or whatever. Maybe it's 3. He's like, it's 3 in the morning. I was like, it's 3 in the morning. I was like, you're at the hospital. I was like, I was like, believe it or not, I was like, you're doing good. I was like, is there something bothering you? Like, what can I help with? And he's like, I was like, something hurt. He's like, I was like, something bothers? He's like, my stomach. I was like, we'll do something for your stomach. I'm sure we can help. If you got stomach ache, we can work on that. I was like, what you're doing all right. And then, like, you know, 5 in the morning, he wakes up for the day. He's like, I'm sorry about last night. Like, oh, I was like, it's all right. It's like, it happens. Middle of the night. And then at 6:30 in the morning, I go in with the next nurse that's taking over, and he's hallucinating again. It's because it just, you know, it just happens when we get older. They say it's not a normal part of aging, but it happens, man. He just goes in and out of this stuff. But at times he's with it, and that's just how he is. It's not like ever gonna get better. Really nice guy though, because he doesn't have his teeth in, you know. Oh, band, this is a good song too. I don't know if you're saying the music thing about because of the music, but this is a good one. He's never gonna get any better, but he doesn't have his teeth. So they have him on his he's on a pureed diet, everybody, which means like they grind up your food with a blender, and they'll make it look like, they'll put a stamp in it that makes it look like a pile of carrots, but really it's just a pile of carrots that are like baby food, but it's shaped like a pile of carrots. Once you stick your spoon in it, you know, it's just mush. So his roommates had ordered pizza, and was giving him pizza, and I walked back in there, man, he was halfway through a slice, like smiling with his happy eyes, like, all right, I guess he, I mean, it's not, he can't not eat pizza. It's just like, I'm surprised he's eating without his teeth. You gotta watch though, because some people, if he was in there for something bad, like heart failure, and you give somebody salty pizza, man, you can actually literally kill them. with too much salt. Believe it or not. I got like something in my eye. I just woke up at 5. I've been awake for 59 minutes. Well, actually like 53 because I got up at like I think 5:06. Yeah, y'all know about that? Dude, yeah, Shadow. All right, here, I'll tell you exactly how. Since just at least, and then we can stop talking about nursing stuff. So when you're with heart failure, right? It's because, and it can be like genetics. If you ever have here's a tip. If anyone in your life that's related to you, blood relative, older than you, or especially like parents, uncles, aunts, ever had a heart attack before like the age of 40, like you better have a doctor that you follow up with, and so they know. I mean, I'm talking even if you're in your 20s. It's not because I didn't have a doctor until I was in my 40s, and I'm a nurse, and I didn't have a doctor until like 3 years ago. But because I'm healthy, whatever. But you know what? Heart problems run in families. If you have anyone that's related to you, grandparents, parents, anybody who's had heart trouble, especially like 30s, 40 years old, like make sure you have a doctor. Because if you catch stuff early, you know, it might not hurt to get a test one day and save yourself some horrible issues later. By they could get like check out your heart function or something. Yes, dude, I'm lucky with that too. Same. Well, we're lucky about that. So genetics can cause it, but other things that can cause it, like, you know, high blood pressure over years, drug use, sometimes infections can mess up. Well, anyway, the main thing is if you ever get diagnosed with heart failure, it's because your heart muscle gets weak and it doesn't pump the blood as like it should. So when the muscle gets weak, and you're not pushing that fluid through, it gets backed up. Like your heart's to the center, so the stuff getting pumped out to your body like normal, hey, it's all good. But if it starts to get backed up, the fluid gets stuck behind. And blood vessels aren't solid, you know. They're porous. They have like fluid, and you exchange stuff in your body through your blood vessels. So, you know, the fluid comes in and out. So when stuff gets backed up, so your blood vessels don't explode, it leaks into your body. Depending on what kind of heart failure you have, depends where the fluid goes. So sometimes it goes around your lungs, sometimes it goes like to your legs, right? It depends on the heart failure. Yo, Tin Man, what up? So this guy had the yo, dude. Tin Man, thanks for the heart mate. We're talking about heart failure. Heart failure. So this guy, right, is Easter. This is years ago, this guy. So they're giving him diuretics to make you pee. So to get rid of the extra fluid that's backed up, his legs were like swollen, man. Yeah, right. Ooh, dude, I know. Yeah. Mango, what up, Mango? Oh, dude. Yo, Moss, too, what's up? Bro. Holy shit. Anybody in chat doesn't know Tin Man, Mango, or Moss, and you like my content, you'll like theirs even more because they're better than me with uploads and stuff. Yo. So yeah, just to say, I was just explaining something about heart failure. So whenever you get sodium, that's why when people are older, they're like, don't eat all this salt because salt collects fluid. Well, thanks, Cree. And what happens is, yeah, Moss has actually cool stuff. Like, check out Moss's uploads are actually like inspirational and cool, and he has funny ones. Wait, Steven was here. Are we talking about the same Steven? Yeah, I copied Moss one time. I made a cool video one time back in the day. I was like, I'm gonna steal Moss's style. I made a video of me in the armor out in the woods. He was my inspiration for that. It's so long ago, I wouldn't bother looking for it on my uploads. But anyway, so when people eat salt with heart failure, because if you eat salt, the more salt in your body, the more fluid stays in there. This dude was getting yeah, I would love to wear meatballs just to have as a snack in between rounds. So this guy is getting diuretics to make you pee. You pee out the salt and all that stuff, all the water goes with it. He's in there for like a week. It's Easter. His family comes out and they bring him this freaking big plate of ham. And I had no idea. And yeah, right, your name isn't Steven. Someone in here though was named Steven. So the family, so it goes, this is how fast it was. This guy had been like getting better for like a whole week, just giving him diuretics, making him pee, getting that water off. Like 20 pounds of water out of his body. I walk in there, man, he's eating this whole plate with this freaking big piece of ham. And within like 10 minutes, he couldn't breathe. we had to have an emergency with the doctor come up. Like, I didn't know, man, that I feel bad because, but you know, like, you should know, they're not supposed to be eating all that salt. Yeah, it is crazy. Within like 10 minutes, man. Steven, no, it was a different Steven that was here. They might not be here now. Difference, just Steven, non-booher Steven. Yeah, so within like 10 minutes, man, him eating that ham, he's like, it's so fucking salt, man. It happened that quick. Dude, it's crazy. A flash pulmonary edema. Dude, I walk in the room, he's eating this. I was like, you can't be eating that. The family's like, well, you know, it's Easter. We want to bring him. I was like, you can't be eating salt like that. Robin, yo, thanks for the rose. Yo, and Tin Man, thanks for the go popular. Yeah, for ham, dude. No ham. Eat the green beans, maybe the potatoes. Yo, Sir Mango, thanks for the heart meat. Guys, we're almost on we're gonna be, so y'all just wanna, we're gonna hit the millionth hit probably like on the 12th. I'm gonna try and rush through it and get it done on like the 5th, but either next week or the week after. 2 weeks at the most, and we're gonna be at 1 million. We're almost 900,000 today. I will. All right, yeah. When I do, and I'll extend it, so we're not just gonna hit Bob and wreck him immediately. I'll try and make it we'll try and draw it out over like 2 or 3 hours. I will, but it's gonna be on a weekday because I can't plan it for a weekend. I have a fight on the 8th, and I have to pretend I'm sick to go to it. So I can't do it that weekend because I gotta call. I gotta pretend I'm sick. Y'all know one time I posted a video on here like I was sick, and I had a fight the next day. Yeah, I was laying on the couch and I was like, even when you're sick, you still get your hits in. I was laying on my back with like a medical mask on, hitting Bob like this. And I had a fight the next day, The next fight's on the 8th. I'm gonna try and live stream the whole thing. It's a duels tournament, only duels tournament. So then I show up, everyone's like, well, everyone who knows me from here, I thought they're like, aren't you sick? I was like, no. I was like, I called off from work. I was like, I had to make them think, because people from chat come through here from work. I have a duels tournament on the 8th, and I'm fighting in Virginia. And I should be able to have a place to set up the camera for it, so I should be able to live stream it, my own fights. I will win something for you. I hate making promises that I can't keep, but I will win a medal on my own live stream. The only 2 times I've live streamed my own fights, I actually won. We'll see if we can be 3 for 3. Good thing I didn't stream in Carnage, right? I'm gonna find my finals. I fought in the Buckler for Buckler, and I'm gonna see if I actually got hit 5 times, man. I swear I only got hit 3 times, and they said that it was. I'm gonna do that. Should I do that, everybody? Should we do a Buckler fight review? I'm sitting there like, They're like 5. I stood up. I was like, what? I was like, I thought that was like 3. All right, whatever. Yeah. Okay, we'll do it. I have to find it. It'll be within like 3 or 4 days. I'll get it uploaded. We have Carolina Carnage footage upload. I only try to upload once a day. Carolina Carnage 3-minute long interview video tomorrow, and then we're gonna have Carolina Carnage highlights of the hits and stuff on Sunday. Monday will have to be the Bob uploads are like Tuesday. I'll try and get it for Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll look at the fight. I swear, man, that I got ripped off. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's watch it. Let's call them out because I think I only got hit like 3 times. So the Buckler fighting I was doing is first to 5 points. I could have just got outswung because the guy's pretty quick. But I swear, I was like 5. Like it just started. They're like, okay. They're like, you got there. You tap swords first because they don't want you to bother doing it after the flag. So you tap swords. They're like, all right, ready? They're like, fight. You're like, ba 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 ba. Like it's over in seconds. Not always with me. I like to play around and jump around from like out in range. But I just went in, man. I might just got outswung. You might just swung twice as many times as me. But I was like, dude, I only got. They're like, fuck. They're like, God. They're like, stop fight. I want to see if I even. Because I stood up. I was like, huh? So I was like 3. Y'all crazy? We'll do it. Like Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll try and get it done by then. We'll see. That's what sucks about Buckler, man. Some of these tournaments, I mean, you gotta win. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Hey, man, here's a question for you. The people there like Paul McCartney? Ooh, crafted meadery? What is it? Let me take a screenshot, maybe. Are you talking about on the Saturday before it? Or after, whatever? Oh, guys. Sorry, those are my alarms to wake up for work. Big time, dude. Big time tournament. Get ripped off. Oh, big time Paul McCartney. Yeah, dude, alright. I used a Paul McCartney song for one of my uploads recently. I figured because he has the, Give Ireland back to the Irish. That song. The people. Well, I think every country people like men. I like all the men in this chat room. Or are you talking about a different kind of like? But even that kind of like, because people in all kind of countries like so. Yeah. Wait. Oh, dude, that's cool. Yeah, Paul McCartney's actually my daughter's favorite. I think one of my favorite albums of his though is Ram. I think they said that was a crappy one. Because it was like, kind of like back in the day, we were just kind of starting out again. Yo, Sincerity, what's up, Sincerity? How's it going? Oh man, it's good to get on it these odd times. Here's another good thing. After the 1,000,000 hits on Bob, we'll probably have a more regular schedule. Like every day, it's like every day. There's probably be more mornings, early mornings, and late nights for the exercise stuff. Yeah. Oh, you should see the popcorn for chat the other day. Good, I'm glad you're doing good. Same with me, man. It's not too much. Just woke up I woke up at 5 p.m. Yo! Oh! Sorry, the alarms. Those good tidings. Oh man, so somebody, and let's not go there if we can, but somebody brought up the topic of religion and everyone turned into an argument. Or we can talk about it if you want. I don't care what we talk about. I'm just not gonna talk about it. I just said, man, until they can prove like one way or the other, like it shouldn't matter. Like if someone was saying like, oh, we believe in this fairy tale, I'm like, I don't know, man. I was like, they haven't proved it. Like, there's no scientific proof one way or the other. This song's so loud. So, Anyway, yeah, everyone was arguing about it. That's why it was. But people were like, people were getting the mods in here were having a field day trying to moderate that. Yeah, I know, man. Because the guy asked like, "Are you religious?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I go to church almost every Sunday." And and he's like, "Why?" I was like, "Well," what? I was like, "Might as well." My thing is, you might as well believe in it until something's proven otherwise. Because boy, would it suck if you showed up and like, "I never believed in you." That's what I said, or something like that. This is an example too. I was like, they could have just made. I was like, if you made 100 clay people and you put them in this box and you gave them a bunch of clay to build shit, and I was like, and they eventually evolve and become so smart they start looking inside of themselves and all the things they're making and see how things work. Obviously, they're gonna be like, like they're gonna the fart you move into. I don't know. We can talk about it. I'll just say it for yo Woodland. What up? Oh Woodland, I didn't text you before. Oh shoot, that I was going live. What are you here? I was just saying, if you make 100 clay people and you put them in a box with a bunch of extra clay so they can build shit, they can build cars, just pretending to build like all this stuff. They can look inside their own clay bodies and see they're made out of air bubbles in the beginning, and then maybe they invent microscopes. You can see, oh, I'm actually made out of like silicates and shit. And then the farther you get into the details, man, but they're like, whoa, like this is way too complicated. Like, why would we have all this shit? Like, I mean, you think something created all this? But at the same time, man, some asshole just took a bunch of clay and made you and threw you in the box, and you don't know. You're just looking inside. That's my thing. Until someone can prove one way or the other, you can't say there's a God or no God. Whether you believe or not, and it sounds far-fetched to you. Yo, thanks for the heart me. Shut up, Pop. That's just my take. Dude, there's people believe in ghosts. Lots of people believe in ghosts. I've had weird shit happen with ghosts, you know. But anyway, that's how it went that day. Moss, if you're still there, so that's how it went that chat. You know. Anyway, yo, shut up, Pop. Thanks for getting popular too. Oh. Dude, so I would tell you, man, I don't like, as much as I don't believe in ghosts and stuff. I mean, I've had a couple times, but the two that I can't explain, man. Yeah, and see, then we start talking about. The thing is that people were arguing with each other, and we started like arguing with people, and then it didn't turn into chat about it. It was like people calling each other. So when people started calling each other names and stuff or making fun of them, that's when it got out of control. That's when all the 3 popcorn things you posted was happening in that chat. Oh, dude, set up with the club cheers. So ghost stuff, Woodland, we're almost on 900,000. So with oh, I can just go through them real quick because I start talking about stuff and I get sidetracked. Yeah, we're all made of fun. We're probably made of fungus and viruses. Viruses make some of our DNA. But so the first time, a long time ago, I was living in Pittsburgh and there were 5 or 6 of us. I remember lived in this house. It was like this big, there's a big 3-story house. Even the attic was finished. The attic was like the game room. And there's only me and my buddy Curtis, my roommate Curtis. We're the only 2 people I remember. We're sitting up top in the very top, and there's this little room with no windows. We called it the silent bobber. I don't know why. But anyway, it's like, so one of the girls, there are 5 of us. One was a girl, and she uses a walk-in closet eventually. But at the time, it just had some file cabinets and some shit in there, right? So we're sitting there, me and Curtis, drinking. I maybe had a 6. I used to drink every day back then. Maybe had a 6-pack by then. And we're sitting there, and something starts going, oh, or something, you know. So I'm sitting there, I'm just ignoring it. I'm like, someone's playing a trick on me. I was like, these 2 are in on it. So, yo, Cam, Bob still got his nose. Cam, what's up? So I'm like, all right. Oh, so then he looks at me, my buddy Curtis, my roommate Curtis, after it's been doing it for a couple minutes. He goes, dude, he's like, you hear that? I'm like, hear what? It's like, oh, shut up, Pop, thanks for the rose. It swears like an old man going, oh, from the silent bar room, the little room with no windows, just some file cabinets in there. I'm like, these dudes are trying to get. I was like, hear what? So after like another beer, I was like, are you guys messing with me? I was like, is our friend, is Bill in there doing that? Because it sounds like something you guys would do. He's like, no. So I'm like, I was like, you swear? He's like, I swear. I was like, why? I was like, I've heard this whole time. I thought you were messing with me. He's like, no. So I'm like, all right, yeah, dude, it's so. Then he got goosebumps. He's like, oh, I swear my life. So I walk up to the door. I open the door. Hello? Nobody. It stops doing it. Okay. Obviously, there's nothing in the file cabinet. Just open drawers. Nobody's had a file cabinet. Search the whole room. Nope, not a single person inside. This is on the attic, the 3rd floor. So there's nobody like hiding outside. This is like the top floor. And we searched for like 2 minutes. I'm like, dude, we're both looking at each other. So we got shut the door. And I think this part, I swear on life that happened. But then I think after we sat down and started going, oh, again, I'm pretty sure it did. That's when we both ran the fuck downstairs. And we did not go back upstairs for a long time. Can't explain it, man. It was a human voice. It wasn't the wind. And the other one, and if anyone else has any stories, I know it'd be a pain in the butt to type it in chat. But if anyone else has stories, man, you want to share them. Yeah, there wasn't nobody in there. Hollywood, what's up? The other one I can't explain. Hollywood, thanks for the likes. Yeah, we're almost at 800. We're almost at 900,000. The sharp swords on Bob is going to be possibly next week, but I'm guessing it's going to be around the 12th. So the other thing, man, so me and my daughter's mom, we're down at this guy's, one of her friends' apartments on, like, I don't remember if it's New Year's or something. Of course, we're all drinking. So keep in mind, neither of these were with sober minds, but at the same time, dude, I wish we had cell phone cameras back then, because he's like, he comes out of his bedroom. He's like, you guys, he's like, come here. He's like, you got to see this. So we go in the room, and in the middle of his bed, Catasha Faith, thanks for the likes. What's up? Somebody write stuff I missed? Yeah, dude, Rich, if you got stuff you want to chat. I know it's hard to type this whole story into chat, but. So, in the middle of his bed, or maybe this is not exactly the middle, he has a fan on. Okay. This is a big, tall bed. It's just like mattresses. It's not a bed. He just piles mattresses and shit up. A whole bunch of them. So, like, there's nothing to get underneath. And in the sheets, there's this thing. It looks like a finger going up and tracing, like, these shapes. And then it'll, like, disappear. Then it'll come up. And then, like, this area of, like, this big. Like a tea saucer or something. Whatever you call it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm interested. This is why I can say. I can never say I don't believe in ghosts or something. And I'm looking at it, and it was just like, oh, my God. Like, what the fuck? So, my daughter's mom, like, is like, is that the fan? So he turns off the fan. Now there's no fan. It's still going. And I was literally, dude, I wish I had, oh God, if we only had videos, man. And so we're looking at it, and we're like standing over it, and it's just like tracing this shit, like a finger. Like, I swear in my life, all three of us saw this shit. It's tracing his finger. And everything in his house is like freaking, like hundreds of years old antiques. He collects antiques. And besides, he has bad luck. Everyone in his family dies. He's actually passed away. Everyone in his family dies early. There's this thing tracing his shape. So I'm like, all right. I was like, it's not the fan. It didn't look like some bug or something. I was like, maybe something's under there. So I'm like, all right. I was like, let's try something. So I take my hands and I put it around on the sides. So like, there's no air. There's no air blowing under there. And it's still doing it. And I was like, all right. I was like, I'm gonna smash it, or something like that. And I go, and then there's nothing under there at all. I'm like, nothing. It stopped doing it after that though. Really weird. But we were sitting there watching it for a good probably like 5 minutes, man. It's like and it wasn't like tracing out letters like hey goofball or something. It was just like going like a little finger going. Weird dude. Yeah. I like swear my life. Like, you could ask my daughter's mom about it. You could ask him about it. He passed away. But weird ass shit, man. That's why I can say I never. Everyone wants to send me a DM about it. Do it or ghost stories. So that's why I can say. I mean, I've seen stuff like that. I couldn't tell you, man, that everything wasn't just created. If I can believe that there's a finger from another dimension tracing out some like shit in his bed, I guess something else could have happened too back way even longer ago. I don't know. But that's why I can never say I don't believe in ghosts, man. Those two weird as shit. One was sound, one was a physical thing. And it was like in the sheets. There wasn't anything there. I physically myself put my hands on it and felt all around. Not a single thing. It was just his bed. Oh, man, if only we had like videos, man. Back then, as before cell phones, like the best thing I had was a stupid camera that would take like a 240 by 240 pixel photo. Yo, Holiday, thanks for the repost. Band, oh, dude, I bet, dude. Band. Holiday, thanks for the share. Yo. Anyway, we're going until the end of this mix, which is a 2-hour mix. We probably got another like 50 minutes or something. We're at 1,700 hits on Bob. 1,200 at it, forgot to count. Oh, yo, all right. Hey, sincerity. Well, hey, we'll catch tomorrow's live stream. If anyone wants to know, it's gonna be earlier in the day because I'll be picking up my daughter probably around noon or something. So I'm gonna try and get on here at 9 in the morning. Oscar, yo, Oscar, what up? Yeah, cool. Yeah, if you do, I'll just talk to you then. We're streaming until about whenever this mix goes, and then I'm gonna hop in World's live stream. And then after he's done, I'll probably get on and do some longsword and armor. So we got another live stream tonight coming up. But it'll be a shorter one, and it'll be probably like after 10 p.m., 10 to 30, New York City time. Yo. Oh, dude. Nice. All right. Well, I'm glad you got a break, that you come and said hi. What up? Yo, hey, by the way, I'm almost through. I'm unlocking stuff in 5.7. I must have everything in 5.3. I haven't played for a couple days, but I'm about 33% on average for completing all the tanks in 5.3. I unlocked the skink. I gotta watch it. Probably this app thinks the word skink is a bad word. But once we get 5.7s unlocked, I'm down to play. Because it seems like that's the BR that everybody's always like, at least World says is a good one. I'm going to buy premium for today or something to get on tonight. So we're getting there. The USA tech tree. Is it? Okay, good. All right, I'm almost at 5.7. Once I have 5.7, I'm done. Yeah. I'm working on my second 5.7. I don't even remember what the other one is. It's the one all the way on the left. To unlock now. Research, whatever you call it. Unlock research. Dude, well, we're having a decent day at work, for one. And we're going to hit that millionth hit here within 2 weeks, man. And then we'll be on to, like, exercise and, like, maybe actual, this with this other Bob. And, yeah, I don't know if you know, we got another Bob here waiting. But that Bob we're not going to beat up as much as this, because we're not hitting that Bob a million times. I can tell you what, if we ever do the million hits again, I'm going to try and get it over with in like less than 100 days. We're on day 257. We're projected to finish by day 269. And we'll see how it goes. That's a projection. And we will have the hitting Bob with Sharp Swords live stream. I'm looking at probably like March 12th. Yeah, I think I could. Let's see the thing. If I'm not on here chatting, so this morning I threw on an episode of Top Dog, the bare knuckle boxing thing, and I sat there, man. I was just like it did like 9,000 hits in an hour and a half. You know, I could have done it a little faster, but I was kind of chilling. So we'll see. Maybe one day, maybe we'll try and do a whole 24-hour live stream. How many hits can we get in an hour? I mean, a whole day. But I have to like stockpile food and drinks and stuff. And yo, who did that to me? Oh, Carlossus, what up? Happy Friday. How's it going today? Yeah. And it would be, so the thing is, I was thinking about it, if I do it, I might try and get some kind of like, so you know when you fly drones, they give you the VR, the fake VR thing? All right, we'll do a skeleton. This is one skeleton meme. We'll do it. All right, here we go. Ready? I haven't done a skeleton meme in weeks. All right, here we go. A power hit? Yeah, Belcher. We'll do a power hit. All right, here's a skeleton meme. All right, here's a good, this is my opinion, power hit. I had someone argue with me, say it's not. But to me it is. All right. This is, let me move this counter so just, in the shoulder. I guess you probably can't see it with this. You get a good, probably can't even see it. Body twist. I actually pick my foot up a little bit. And I land right before my foot hits. Thanks. Yeah, I haven't done one of those for a while. It's been a while. I know that goes. He actually bangs it though with his hand. I can't do that or it'll mess up my rotator cuff. Yeah, you think, dude? Band? Maybe we'll do it one of these days. It'll be like closer to summer. It'll be a day in the summer. Maybe we'll start at like 7 a.m. We'll go to like 7 a.m. again. See how many hits we get. But the thing is, I'd love to have a way to do it. Super villain, what's up? I'd love to have it though where I can see chat, like in glasses or something, so I could just keep hitting Bob, you know? Like, how many hits can we do in 24 hours talking to chat? You know, when we're hanging out doing this. The wood, you think? Yo, Oscar! I'm happy to talk to you, man. It's been a while. Oh, guys, Oscar. The only reason why I won't got ads, bro. Oscar's totally awesome for that, man. Huge sponsor of the live stream where we don't have ads. I always appreciate that, man. And anytime, you know, that he would need that account back, you definitely could grab it. Yo, thanks for Harvey. Who did that? Super villain. Yeah, dude, I'll read that as soon as I'm done on here. Super villain, what's up? Thanks for heart me. Yo, Meth, what up? You know, like how many hits can you do in 24 hours would be great if I could just sit there and keep going like this, like all day. But if I chat, yo, Rich, thanks for the freaking Rosa and the roses. Too nice, man. I don't have a new goal other than the Europe trip. But the last, we bought Bob. Don't anyone ever feel obligated to donate nothing. We bought Bob with TikTok money. Not the whole Bob, but a whole third of it. Paid for a whole third of the Bob. Yeah, I'm talking about like in the summer though, not close. Not close to now, but we're gonna be on, we're crossing the 900,000th hit here pretty soon. From this live stream, we're on 3,000, we're over 3,000 hits. So that would put us at, we're like 891 total. But I want to have a way so I can read chat. You know, like, if we're doing 24-hour live stream, what if how much time am I, like, not hitting Bob? Like, in general. I bet we spend more time hanging out than we do hitting Bob. You know what I mean? Even if I'm doing this while we're talking. Yo, Rich G, thanks for the rose. Did I already say that? Is that a different one? Either way, thanks, Rich G, for the gifts, man. You know, I would like to have it so there's a chat. Even if maybe I had, but then I couldn't see Bob if I had a VR headset on. Y'all know, some of you know that I missed, I closed my eyes, I would hit Bob, and I hit something up on here. I busted the fake Christmas tree. I spilled water on my daughter's picture. I'm just gonna do to block the face, but this picture, man, was her graduation picture. Look how effed up it is because it got wet because I missed. Dude, I'm telling you what, man, band. I was like, I did 2 spinning hits on Bob, right? I was like, and then I was like, all right, I did another one. I was like, all right, guys, I was like saying, so I was like, all right, this is like, you know, it's like nothing. I was like, I do it, like, I don't even gotta look. I had my eyes closed. I was like, boom! I actually smashed the camera. I know, I messed it up. I was so pissed off. Well, I don't actually get that mad. I mean, stuff happens. I'm probably the least stressed. I've never been stressed out in my life. Who the hurt? Yo, what's up? But I was upset I did that. I wouldn't say mad, I was upset. A little bit. I must never get stressed. Ever. Or mad. What up, who the hurt? Oh, dude. Oh, man. Super villain, thanks for finger hearts, bro. Some people got these animations that do it. Yo, too nice, man. Very generously. Thank you for those. Boo the Hurt, what up? Boo the Hurt, get some exercise in. See, that's what my live streams will be turning into here soon. More of the exercise stuff. Boo the Hurt, dude. If you like people who do Boo the Hurt's another good one to follow. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah. Definitely don't stop all ahead. Oh, yeah, so yeah, I don't know how to... See, I just don't... I'd like to do 24-hour long live stream hitting Bob, but it'd have to be some way that I could read chat at the same time and try to not stop the whole 24 hours. You know, we're sitting here talking and stuff like this. I'm hitting Bob, you know, then it's gonna... I'd always feel like I could have done more. Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, yeah, dude, cardio... I'm going to the gym tomorrow. Super villain, nice. I gotta keep it up. I went for one day. I'm itchy back. This is a good back scratcher. Nice, man. Yeah, I gotta go to the gym tomorrow, like... I'll tell you what my typical split is push pull this way, then legs, then push pull this way, and I do it every like 5th day. Like it's not like Monday's chest day, because it doesn't work for me. I recover too much. I found for most things in my body I gotta do every 5th day for big muscles, and then you know that's usually my split. Oh, dude, yeah, isn't that? Oh, just wait, dude. I'm 47. I tell you what, man. There's things that happen when you get older. I had pulled a groin muscle, man. It took me 6 months to get over. 6 months. I'm sure being younger, it'd probably just taken like a couple months at the most. Yeah, Boo the Hurt, bro. Oh, there's an hour on the counter. 2:28 it says. We're going. We probably got another half hour, 40 minutes. I'll tell you how much time we got. This is as long as this music mix is on, which is approximately another 50 minutes. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. In November 2024, I weighed 219. I'm down to 163. I'm trying to be lighter than this. But yeah, I mean, this is one day at the gym, but I don't have chest muscles, you know. That's how I can prove I don't go to the gym. Okay, push, pull, legs, core card. Yeah, that's a good one. Way back in the day when I used to do like powerlifting and stuff. I actually won a couple little mini powerlifting events, but like nothing like not like sanctioned professional organized leagues. It was always like just a powerlifting event here at this gym. And I used to go to it, man. I used to do all right, but there's a huge difference between me and the people that are really good. But I actually got a I think I got 2nd place one year for bench. Yeah, dude, the guy I put on five extra pounds. It was only I weighed 180, 185, and I benched I think it was 335. I can't remember. It's been so long. I think that's what it was. And my max though is like 330. It's something like that. Thanks. Oh, well, thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you think so. Thank you. And the reason I put on 5 more pounds is because the guy who was benching after me, him and I were both like the same body weight and benching about the same. So I was like thinking, all right, dude, I don't know how I put that weight up. It was insane for me. But then the guy who won 1st place benched something like 600 or something stupid in our weight class. You know what I mean? There's like this huge difference. There's always some guy there that benches like 2 times more than you do. At least for me. I used to be into that stuff, but I used to. The point is, I found like for me, we used to have like weekly, you know, like every day, like every Sunday was bench day. Me and my friend we would go to we called it gym tour in the summers. Man, it's always like that. I always like yes. And some guy goes down, he puts up like 200 more pounds than I can lift. It's like, oh, well. But these were just like, you know, a gym would be having a powerlifting. They used to do that back in the day. They might still do it. I used to follow the powerlifting USA records and stuff. I used to want to do it. But then I got more into the bodybuilding side of it, and then I did some steroids. And then when I got done doing those, I just started working out just to work out. I didn't even care about the power behind it. But dude, like, yeah, always you're right, dude. The guy would be sitting there, he's like, oof, like, you know, with that super big back arch, and so his back is arched so much that like this is his range of motion. You know. Like, just to get it off the thing, is he only has to go, because the way he's laying, and he's just kind of big up here, he only had to go, boop, boop. So he's only traveling, like, you know, 30% of the distance we all are on top of it. But anyway, yeah, I used to try and get into it, though, but I used to find, like, if I had, like, just Sunday as bench day, then I would kind of fall behind, because I was like, well, my chest is already ready to go. Like, if we did on Sunday, I was like, well, I could do that Friday. So after a while, my friend and I, you know, I had to stop lifting with him. I kept telling him, man, I was like, well, I'll still bench with you sometimes on Sundays, but I can't always just have one day a week. You know, here's a big dude. Total vegetarian, too. Big dude. I mean, he took, like, I think he would do whey protein powder, though. But, like, he was like vegan, I should say, but he would do, but he made an exception for protein powders or something. Dude was huge on top of it, you know. But at the same time, oh, dude, but he'd be like, Sundays are bench day. I was like, I know. I was like, but I was like, I can't just bench on Sunday. I was like, every time I wait, it's like then I'm like 2 days behind. Like I feel like I got to do it before. So I started lifting with some other people, you know. AI summary says a 47-year-old shares his powerlifting past and current workout split. Does anyone else see those AI summaries or just me? Dude, dude, supervillain, yeah. I'm probably about to get back into that, man. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh man, Jose. Yeah, for years, man, I haven't gone to the gym at all. I haven't had to think about macros or nothing. I haven't had to think about nothing. We're gonna get back to it though, I guess. Yeah, yeah. So here's something interesting, which I don't know, because I don't talk to robots, and I'm like not lying. Yep, yeah, man. Especially when someone's vegan, man. If he didn't have those protein shakes, then he'd have been. I don't. So I used to back in the I used to read books. I used to go to the medical school and buy like physiology books and stuff, and I read, man, that vegetable protein isn't the same, you know. So you can have tons of vegetable protein. Yo, right? So you can have tons of, but I read, man, it's just not the same. So I never. So there's times like where I don't eat meat a whole lot, but I was like, I always try and supplement it with something because I always never found vegetable protein. This is a long time. I'm talking to like 20 years ago. I went to the bookstore for the doctors up at Pitt for the medical. I was a busboy at a freaking bar, and I needed something to read, so I was up there looking around. I bought this huge freaking thick book, like exercise physiology, this textbook, and this girl was in there at the same time. It just happened to be when they were getting her starting classes, and she's like, oh, she's like exercise physiology. She's like, she's like, you I don't remember. She said you go here, or what are you what program are you studying or something? And I was like, I don't go to school. She's like, huh? I was like, no, I just like to read textbooks. She's like, I work at Froggy's. It's a bar. I was like, I work at Froggy's downtown. I just need something to read on my breaks. She's like, what? I was like, nah. It's like, I just read this for fun. I spent like $80 on that freaking book too. It was worth it. But I forget so much of that though, man. You know, yeah. I was so into it. I just worked at a bar. Yeah, right. Cool. It's good to have an interest like that, military history. I know, man. Dude, so this is like, if I'm 47, this is when I was like 20, 21 or 22. 22, something like that. So, geez, 25 years ago. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I used to keep track of it. There's a time for a whole month I ate the same, to try and figure out my calorie needs. I ate the same thing every day, same time for like a whole month or almost a whole month. If I never lost I took pictures of it on like a camera. I used to have photos of it. If I can find it, you know what? I will look through these pictures tonight. I'm missing so many photos from growing up. Yeah. Oh, at 14, that'll shape your mind. I read it, but it was a lot later. That's cool though. Yo, that's impressive at that age to read that. I should get my daughter. She's that age. I should get her that book. Dude, a lot of stuff can apply to real life. If you want to be successful in life, you know? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, definitely. I tell you what, like, I don't read as much as I used to. So far this year I've read, it's February. I'm halfway through one book. I'm slacking. Part of it's probably because I'm hitting Bob all the time. Guys, this is hours of the day. I hit Bob for an hour and a half this morning. We're hitting him for 2 hours now, and we're going to hit him again tonight for another, like, hour and a half. That is like, it's almost like a job. That's why I got to get the million hits done. We got to start working. Like, I feel so bad. I missed cardio. So we're supposed to be live streaming. It's supposed to be doing like exercise and stuff. You know what I mean? We don't got to worry about the numbers. Oh, I'm taking a screenshot of that, supervillain. That's how I remember stuff, right? We all know that. Take a screenshot. Yep, I got it. I'll check that out. That could maybe be the next thing. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, by the way. We still got like probably 40 minutes or something. If anyone's hanging out, don't let me hold you hostage. Yeah. Were you here for any of my cardio I do in armor? I do, it's starting to warm up, so we're going to be outside a lot. That's a good thing. So I do. So here's what I found. Boo. Whenever you're doing, yeah, in the parking garage. All right, yeah, those are good. The thing that sucks, though, when I start doing the cardio live streams, is when I do those sprints, it's like run all the way down and come all the way back. It's a lot of people don't stay tuned in. They stay tuned in because it's goofy because I'm in armor. But a lot of people, I find it's harder to retain people because I'm not chatting as much. I'm like, all right, guys, do it, and I'm doing a set for like 2 minutes or something, and then I'm running around and I come back. I try to stay on the camera, and then I come back. I'm like, oh, so I miss like 30, 40 comments. You know what I mean? It's hard to keep up with chat, and it's not as an interactive live stream. But yeah, we're gonna be getting back to that. The weather wasn't too bad today. Actually, I'm gonna go outside and see how warm it is. Y'all can come along. Yeah, right. You're right, supervillain. Yo, Space Coyote, what up? Oh, I just want to see how warm it is out here real quick. We're almost on 1,000,000 hits, Coyote. All right. Y'all know I don't ever look up the weather. I don't watch TV. I don't look at the news. Nothing. I'm in a tank top. It's not bad. Sailor's morning, right? Red at night? No, Sailor's delight. Red in the morning, Sailor's morning. 65 all day. Same. Yo, same. Nice. Yeah, I wake up in the morning or something. I'm looking. I don't see many stars, so it's probably cloudy. Cloudier than... I don't know. Maybe it's just too light for the stars. Yeah. I wake up. I look outside. I'm like, it's sunny. It's cloudy. Oh, it's raining already. I almost never look at the weather. The only time I looked at the weather was this beach. When I was doing the workouts at the beach a month ago on here. I'm just curious. I was wearing those short shorts. So I was just curious what the temperature's gonna be. Oh, dude, I know. That is great. Yeah, that happened to us just 2 or 3 days ago. I woke up. Everything's covered in snow again. I was like, oh, wasn't expecting that. That is a cool time. 85, did you say? Oh, nice. All right. It feels like it's probably in the 50s. I walk outside, stand on the porch. I look in the sky. That's how I get my weather report. I don't look at the news. You know what the best thing about not watching TV is? And I'm not lying. I watch stuff, dude. So I don't say I don't watch anything. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Yo, Bad Axe, what up? Evening, how are you doing? Short shorts are normal. I'm sure, man, though, some of those shorts I bought online could still be short shorts. Like, I haven't watched TV, like, main TV, probably 16 years. Yo, Bad Axe, thanks for the roses. Yo, too nice, man. Thank you for those. Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, Lewis, what's up? Bad Axe, thanks for the roses. Yeah, when I drove to that Carolina Carnage event, I drove to the beach in South Carolina, man. I was the only person driving the highway. Not the only, but, like, dude, I passed maybe, like, 5 or 6 people the whole night on the highway. Or they passed me or whatever, in the snow. Everything was covered. Yo, kind of like Crusader, dude. Oh, thanks. Yeah, well, listen to techno. This is a Nora and Pure mix. It's a 2-hour mix. So once it's done, the live stream is done. We got, like, at least half hour to go. We'll turn it up a little bit. I turned it down because there's a vocal trance song on, and it's fine. But once they have vocal trance, and I'm like struggling to talk louder than the lyrics. But yeah, if I'm not watching TV, man, dude, I'm telling you, man, that tells you I could just sound like a tinfoil hat guy, but that'll tell you how to think. Like, do you know what stereotypes are? You don't learn any stereotypes by not watching TV. And I'm not saying I don't watch anything. Like, I watch What the World TV on here every day at 7 p.m., which is coming up. He's probably be streaming. I will be watching him play later, because I think he's really entertaining live stream. It's my daily show. My daily show is watching What the World TV live stream on here. And then, left-handed. Oh, shoot. Now, this will be left-handed. It's backwards. But, left-handed. I've fought left-handed before. That's left-handed. It's already biting into my skin, though. That's why I got a glove on. Training for the Siege. Yeah, there's an event called Cincinnati Siege, actually, that I'm gonna be fighting at. What it do? Icarus, what up? Yeet! Yeah, there's an event called Carolina Carnage. If you look it up, man, it's a armored fighting event that I actually am training for. Get a sneeze away from the hat. Yay! Sincerity! Oh, I thought so yay for yo, you're here for a bit longer than I thought. Yo, yeah. Sincerity, good to see ya. We're gonna be uploading some Carolina Carnage footage next 2 uploads. Tomorrow and the next day. True, right, band. Battle Staff, what? Dude, Battle Staff is great. Yo, well, congrats on that. Sincerity. Yeah, I mean, so not watching TV and stuff, man, like, I watched Tron 3. Okay, I saw a movie this year. I saw Man on the Run. Dude, band, it's a Paul McCartney movie. It's only playing for 1 night in the theaters. I went with my mom. I picked up my mom. I picked up my daughter and her mom. My daughter's mom and I still get along. But with the 3 of us went to this movie, man. It was a good movie, a Paul McCartney movie. So I saw that movie in the theaters this year. I saw Tron 3 last year. I don't think I watched any... Oh, I saw one other movie last year, but I don't remember what it was. I was on a date, and we were the only 2 people in the theater, and I missed the whole movie, if you know what I mean. When you're only 2 people in a theater, I don't even remember what it was. And then I don't think I saw anything in 2023. So over the last, like, 16-some years, I haven't even watched any movies. And I tell you what, no news, no movies, no TV, anything important, you'll eventually hear about it. If there's issues that people have with what the president's doing, you're going to hear about it at work. Yo, Bad Axe, thanks for the Rosa. And the best thing, man, is there's no stress, because you're not getting told, like, tinfoil hat or not, but I think TVs are just to you grow up not watching TV, man, you're going to have your own, a much more sincere mindset for what you believe. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, Sincerity. Yes. I probably got like half hour left too, Sincerity. It's good to see ya. Bad Axe, thanks for Rosa. Oh my gosh. Wait, the Atlanta thing's still going on? The search? Did we not talk? Was I supposed to follow up with that about something? Freedom! Yo! I've seen that movie. I've seen movies, I saw The Fifth Element probably 20 times. And it took about 10 times so I saw the actual ending, because I used to watch it with this girl in college, and she had the VCR tape, and it always ended in a part before they blew on the element. You know, when the guy's like, when it opens up the key. If you ever saw a movie, you know what I'm talking about. I was like, oh, I saw the ending. Finally, we'd always watch that movie, and then it would end because it's on the VCR tape, and something was wrong with it. And that was back in like 1999 or something, or whatever year that was. I don't know. It's like it could just go by another. Dude, I've probably seen that movie like 20 times. But anything new, yeah. I was thinking I might buy a People magazine, and I'll show it to you guys somehow. Prove it. Like, I was gonna do that with my ex on my TikTok ex. We were out one time, man, and we're getting eating. We went to this like Mexican restaurant that has like this really good steakhouse. Ever since we broke up, I haven't been back, which is stupid. I should go back because I used to like that place. And there's these people on the TV. Yo, you too, Rich? Yes. I'm a TV show in a way. So there's these people. She's like, oh my god, like yo, that's like she's from Pittsburgh. I'm like, who is it? She's like, you don't know who that is? I was like, no. And she's like, she's married to so and so. I was like, well, who's that? She's like, how do you not know these people? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, she's like one of the most famous people. I was like, from Pittsburgh. I was like, I don't know who it is. So we're gonna have a show where she's gonna just show me celebrities and have me guess. But we never did it because we broke up. Maybe I'll buy a People magazine. I'll flip through it. I'll show it. And I mean, you can just be like, oh, he's lying. But I can't name anybody older, anybody newer than when Brad Pitt or Bruce Willis were famous. I couldn't name them. And I think that stuff teaches you stereotypes. It makes you pick a side for politics, you know. This thing's got a bend to it. I gotta check once I'm hitting it to the right side. Space Coyote, all right, dude. So here's what I watch stuff though. I'm not saying I watch anything. I actually watch. I watch What the World TV, like at least 5 out of 7 days a week. He probably starts streaming at 7. I watch Astrum, which is a space thing on YouTube. Yeah, true. Absolutely, supervillain. A lot of Chris's or something. I feel bad for Bruce Willis. I think he got dementia or something. I didn't see that. I don't watch news. I did hear that he had like dementia or something, or can't even talk now. But anyway, yeah, dude. Astrum, it's a and Anton Petrov and History of the Universe. Those are like the 3 space things. I watch all the Pred catchers like Gideon, Oma, Skeeter Jean. And it's nice because they all kind of upload. So during the week I catch all these episodes. So I watch stuff that's not like TV, you know. And what else do I watch? Like The Untold Past is a good one, you know. So I mean, there's stuff I watch, but you know, a couple hours a day, it works. It's usually it works. Because when work gets slow, I usually have a couple hours to watch something. So that's when I do it. But during the day, man, I play music. I don't watch nothing. Oh, he does. I knew something happened. It's funny because a lot of times I'll be talking when we went to that Paul McCartney movie, you know. My daughter's mom, we were talking about something like, do you remember that back when we watched some movie? And I was like, oh yeah, it had so-and-so in it. I can't remember who it was. They're like, yeah. And I was like, are they still acting? And she's like, no, he died like 5 years ago. I was like, oh. Oof. Feather Fall. Is World streaming? Feather would know. We're streaming, we're over 3,000 hits, everybody, on the live stream. No, we're over 4,000. We're at 14,200. We're actually getting some decent hits in, despite, you know, ghost stories, weightlifting stories, talking about Hollywood and all that stuff. We're gonna live stream again later. Get some longsword exercise in. Like, I definitely gotta do that. And then, yeah, it'll be good. Well, I bet you by the end of the day, we're at 1,500 hits. 15,000 hits. Yeah, we had some ghost stories earlier. I can go through it again real quick if you want. It would be a shorter version. So the AI summary now says, dude, yeah, that's why I can never not believe in ghosts because of 2 things. It says, the AI summary says, discussing media habits and the impact of watching TV. Comment your favorite movie. It's not like a contradiction. Well, look how weird my nose looks when I do that. I'm a black pill theory guy. And I think losing some weight helped me out because I can see my cheekbones now. You can't really see it, but I might have moved up a point on the scale. I might not be a 5. I might be up to a 6. The hollow cheek look is considered in the black pill theory. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad you. Thanks, man. Yeah, Space County. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about mogging. Dude, Clavicular is right about a lot of stuff. Despite being a total nut. I don't even watch Clavicular. I just know him from the Manosphere stuff. I'm a total black pill theory guy. But you can't talk about it because that's considered bad. But yeah, dude. Same? Oh, yo. Oh, that's good. See? I have a beard, but before I lost like this weight, I only lost weight to help me fight. I'm fighting at a much more comfortable weight. I'm not 220 anymore, but I was like a lot more heavier, you know? I'm trying to recreate it. My face is probably that wide. Even my hats are a little skinnier. But now, you know what I mean? The sunken cheeks look is something that they count for the scale. I think that's bad that they you know, when they censor like viewpoints, it just makes people either get more extreme or whatever. I don't know. Total black pill theory. It is a science, man. I have a gaming channel, and I would start getting into that kind of topic to talk about, but I don't because I don't want to get demonetized. Because I got $112 off my YouTube this month, and I just got the payment, and I don't do anything on it. It's just from old videos. Like back in the day, I used to make a lot of money on it, but it's all gaming. I don't want to risk like uploading some content and then you get demonetized or something. So that's why I don't bother with it. Let me just see how much time I got left on this. It is a total. Thanks for likes, Coyote. Let me see how much time I got on this live. We got about. Oh, I think we got another whole 24 minutes. Yeah, it's a threat to your income. I'm not that. You know, enough people make videos on it that I don't need to. What am I going to start talking about that stuff just to get like a couple hundred views or something? But anyway, it's to risk like my income on that channel. That channel is so old. It's from the old Dark Souls movies or the old Dark Souls games. And people still watch that shit, and I still get paid for it, which is crazy. Yo, someone else. Oh, Space Cody, thanks for likes. I think someone else hit the like too. Well, whoever's doing it, appreciate it. You know, I already go through it on here. You know why we don't get tons of people? Because this app hates this kind of content. I used to get restricted all the time because I would hit Bob on the camera, and I would use like my more realer looking swords. I think I'm on just permanent shadow ban. This app does not get us out there. So sometimes it be a little nice and it puts us out on the FYP, but it usually doesn't. Yo, is it Georgie? Jorge? It's not Jorge, at least the usual spelling. Georgie? Thanks for the likes. I hate trying to say names the first time, but if you ever not, thanks for the likes, Georgie. Yo, thank you. We're here on hit number 3,500 hits on the live stream so far. Got another apparently like 20 some minutes to go. Oh, dude. Oh, Jorgie, thanks for TGIF. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good start to the weekend. Unlike a lot of people, I usually work a lot of weekends, but I'm off tomorrow. I'm off tonight. So I was like, yeah, man, TGIF sounds like. I always ask you, it's like create a goal. So we did TGIF. So thanks for TGIF. But dude, a good Coyote. Coyote's still there? Maybe not. Well, if Coyote comes back, I'll tell him a great example of something. Maybe he's there and it just doesn't show up. Hey! Coyote might have just dipped. Coyote was here for a little bit. So here's what we got going on. We're almost at 900,000 hits. We're gonna have another live stream later tonight with some armor on. Doing longsword workout. Thanks for smashing the like button. And we just might cross the 900,000th hit threshold tonight. That means theoretically another 10 days of hitting Bob. You know, we could be done. And once we get done with Bob, we can start doing cardio and armor workouts and more fun stuff than just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, you know, over and over. But yeah, we're gonna hit the million hits. All because no one sword fight me for a whole hour straight. That's how we started doing it. Like, no one could swing a sword for an hour. I wish I could swing a sword a million times. Yeah, we're kind of flying through it today. I'm surprised this is like a 2-hour live stream. If we hit 4,000 hits, I mean, that's actually good for a live stream with a lot of talking. Because sometimes, man, when we're just talking and chatting, and I'm not hitting Bob at all, you know, we could get like 1,200 hits in an hour. I'm like, holy crap! Like, where did the time go? We got another. All right, less than 20 minutes. The 20-minute warning. I don't know. Maybe we can get to 5,000 hits total for the live stream. I haven't eaten anything yet today. I only woke up 2 hours ago. But I'm gonna have to go get something after this. It's Friday, man. I should go out. But I was waiting to see what my daughter was up to because I thought there was a chance she might have come over tonight, but she's got homework and stuff to work on. So I didn't make any plans. But she's coming over tomorrow, so that's fine. I don't care. We'll stay home. We'll hit another Bob hit session tonight. Jordan, thanks for the likes, the multiple likes. So we'll have another live stream later tonight. But not too late, because I gotta wake up in time to go to the gym, and we gotta hit Bob again in the morning. So this counter, does anyone ever see this counter? If anyone's newer, this counter on Bob's back. So see this thing here? When we're hitting Bob. See that counter? You kind of can see, you'll see it change color. Now it's like pink. It's like, woo, you just hit him 12 times or something. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I can keep up in chat. kind of just staring at chat at the same time. There's the other Bob in the background just looking on. Featherfall here. Featherfall for here. Is World stream? Yo, Featherfall. Thanks for the roses. Bark, bark. Is World on yet? I'd imagine he is. If he is. Oh, dude. Oh, guys, the AI thing says discuss black pill theory. Oh no. Oh no. We've been found. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Try to, hang on. Oh no. AI knows what black pill theory is probably. Feather. Well, let me catch up. Oh yeah. Featherfall, thanks for the heart, me too. Bark, bark, yeah. Well, if you go by, if you're not, if you're in there later, tell them I'll be there in a little bit. Like 20 minutes to go. You know what? I can read either, band. It was funny though, because the first time you wrote without the caps. I can, whatever you like, man. Get done with yo. All right, Featherfall, everybody, the best. Yo, oh man, another 30. All right, I gotcha. I'm gonna jump in his live stream once I'm done on here. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. And band, I can read either one, so whichever one you feel comfortable, whichever one you like, man. And I think we're at a good pace where I can actually read chat, so we don't have to be quiet time. Featherfall, you're too nice. You're too nice. You're always like, I love, like, your content is just me doing this in a highlight video. You know, I appreciate you, Featherfall, more than you know. That's what all my content is. But I promise tomorrow and Sunday will be Carolina Carnage memories to upload. Now, if I could do this for 24 hours straight, let's see what's a minute. When it hits 7:18, we're gonna see how many hits I do in a minute, going about this pace. And then we'll try to average, and we'll do some maths with my head, and we'll kind of see about how many we can expect. If I did do a 24-hour live stream and talk to chat, how many times? Boy, my neck would be killing me by the end of that. Looking at chat for 24 hours straight. But we have to factor in, a couple hours of time is going to be spent eating, drinking, making sure we're not like gonna die by hitting Bob for 24 hours. I've done 24-hour live streams in the past. So, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 21, 30, 50, 64, intended 64, 70, 80, 5, 94, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, oh, 6. So like, just say 115. Alright. See, that's a fast average. Let's say 90 seconds. Let's say 115 in a minute. Yo, Corsets, what's up? I'm doing an average. I'm thinking about doing a 24-hour live stream one of these days. Corsets, what's up? It's been a little while. How you been? So this is all figured out. A slow minute could be 90. A fast minute, 115. Band, right? That's pretty crazy. All right. Let's just say an even 100. So every minute, 100 per minute. That's so easy to figure out. So 60 minutes, 6,000 an hour. So 6 times 24 would be, wait. That's like over 120,000 hits in a day, isn't it? Oh, yo! So you're gonna be streaming? Oh, Corsets. I've not played it. And I know I've seen it though. I would like it, but I've seen people play it. I've not played it myself. But I've watched people stream it. I've seen like hours of footage of it. Yes. Do you have an estimate what day and time you'll be live streaming? That way I can try and tune in. I can try and plan it. 6,000. Yeah, 6,000 an hour. Which I can do. So every hit is documented and uploaded to YouTube in a long format video. All this today gets uploaded on there. And okay, tomorrow and Sunday. Gotcha. I bet I can catch it. I'm gonna be live streaming before the Ren Fair opens tomorrow, so that'll be good. This is an hour and a half, so that is like 100 a minute. I did 9,000 hits this morning. I'm uploading on a different video. I just gotta get to these million hits. So if we did 6,000 an hour, yeah, dude, that's crazy. It'd be like 142,000 or something, right? Yo, oh, War Thunder, yo, dude, shit. Did you say hi? Did I miss you, War Thunder? Oh, dude. War Thunder, I'm sorry, I didn't realize who I was talking to, man. I'm gonna take a screenshot in case War Thunder is dipped out. See, I feel bad when I miss people's stuff. I'll make sure that I send them a hey, what's up? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention that we were talking. You know? I feel bad when people see ya, and I'm just like going blah 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 blah. Send a message. Sorry, I missed when you were leaving. I wasn't looking at chat. Who there? Thanks for the likes. Yeah, that would be crazy. Now you have to figure I'd have to take some time out to eat or drink, and I'm sure there'd be times in a whole 24 hours where it's not, but if I get this chat somewhere where I can just read it the whole time, maybe this summer we'll do a 24-hour live stream just hitting Bob. How many hits can we get in? Who there? Thanks for hitting that like button there, and what is up, David? We got another prize. How much longer we got? 9 minutes to go. Wait, divide by 20. Wait, that's 6 divided by 24? Oh, 24. Oh, wait, it's written 24 divided by 6 is 4, right? 6, 12, 18, 24. Oh, that'd be a great way to learn math. Just count by, not even counting the hits, but go 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. Right? 42? I already messed up. Yeah. Learn the multiplication tables by boxing. Dude, that could be a program on how to teach kids multiplication tables. You have an app, and you say the number. Let's count by threes, guys. All right. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. You know? And you just stare at the screen, and you say it out loud. I just learned my multiples of threes, everybody. Oh, that's how long. Oh. Huh. I don't know, man. It might be something to try one day. 24-hour live stream hitting Bob. The problem is, I don't know if I can stand up the whole time. Corsets, right? Should we try that? That could be an app. I think I'm onto something here. It doesn't have to be boxing. It could be like, you just stare at the screen and you just shout out the numbers. 5s are easy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Let's see if I can do 7s. See how smart I am still. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. I messed it up. Well, let's try 9s. No, let's just stop. But I'm telling you what, that could be something like, oh, now the AI server says, calculating the views needed for a 24-hour live stream. Suggest a goal number. Dude, I would live stream and it would be like this. 4 to 9 people tune in per hour. So let's figure it out. 9, let's just take an average and say 8. 8 an hour. Well, yeah, right? Here's a good way to figure it out. Ever since Carnage, actually the live stream numbers are up a little bit. About 1,000 people on average tune in. Like, so it doesn't, an 8-hour people, it's been us for hours, a couple of us. You know what I mean, band? So, you're... Nymphia Mermaid, what up? So it's almost like not really counting it properly. If it's just an average of 8, but it's the same 8 people, then really be 8 people in 24 hours. But at the live streams lately, they're like 1,000, you know what I mean? Like on average, like 1,000 people happen to tune in. So, that's too easy, man. 2,400. Or, 24,000. I don't even know if it hit that number. I bet you, I wonder, let's do it. We'll plan it. It has to be in the summer on a week that my daughter's not with me. Or maybe just when the weather gets nice on a week. If there's a weekday that I'm off, you know what we could do? I get off work, and if I have like 2 or 3 days off, I get home at like 8 in the morning. I sleep. I just don't set any alarms. I sleep. Say I wake up at 7 p.m. We go 7 p.m. to 7 p.m. A lot of times I stay awake for 20. Yes, kind of smart. I try. I actually don't try. Yo, Hugo. Hugo. Whoo! Hugo, good to see you, man. You have a good night, too. We only got another couple minutes or something probably on here anyway. Once this mix is over, I'm getting off, too. You have a good night. Yo, DeJohn, what up? Oh. Well, we got an estimate, like 5 minutes to go. But I will be on again later tonight. We're going to throw some armor on and get some longsword work in. I have to. I have a fight in 8 days. I'm totally not ready because I just hit Bob. And I don't do the cardio, which is getting... That's what we got to get. 127. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's late. That 127 for me is when I'm just starting to I'm getting busy at work. Hugo, good to see ya. So in about 3 hours from now, I should be back. 10:30 or 11, so about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. It's just gonna be a shorter one. It's like gonna be for like an hour, but just to get some exercise with the longsword. I have this fight coming up, and the thing is, I hit stop so much. I missed cardio today, which I could do it outside, I guess. But I wanted to go get all my fitness stuff, and I didn't because I woke up. I was like, well. We either have the Bob live stream or I get to the gym before it closes. I was like, well, let's get the Bob hits in. But we'll try and get ready. I got this fight next Saturday. So, we'll try and get the exercise in today for it. Oh, man, Redneck, what up? Yo, how's it going? Bro. We're almost at 900,000 hits. Yoga, 10 minutes a day? I could look into it. I used to do Pilates back when I used to ballroom dance. My dance partner and I used to do Pilates like together 2 times a week. Ren, I hope things are going good for you. We're on 5,500 hits for the live stream? Oh, for the million. So here, we're gonna plan it. It's gonna be one of 2 days probably. I write everything down on here on the calendar. All right, it's gonna be either March 5th or 12th. Those are two, it's gonna have to be like on a Thursday. Oh shoot, that means I miss HEMA class. Boy, my daughter has lacrosse then. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be something like that, or maybe the 10th. That could be the day. That could be the sweet spot, March 10th. I have a fight on the 8th. Maybe that's what I think. March 10th might be the day to do it, because then I don't have anything going on. My daughter's not gonna need me a ride. Yo, Featherfall, you too. Featherfall, thanks for the roses. Bark, bark. I think March 10th is gonna be the day. A million hits. Sharp swords only. Sharp swords. We might shoot some arrows at Bob. We're gonna slice and dice Bob. No, it'll be in the evening. It'll be probably around like 5 p.m. or something. I'm gonna try and draw it out over like 3 hours or something. What time's your class? Well, I don't even know where to put the sword and stuff. No. Well, we'll talk about that. That's not set in stone. It's just that's probably a day that would work. It's either that or maybe one of those Thursdays. 10th or 12th would probably be ideal. But it's all sharp swords. Bob's gonna get ended. We have to stop exactly on 999. So the millionth hit is with a sharp. And we're not just gonna go crazy and just like decap this dude. We have to make it last. And you know, we gotta have like the. Oh, there's the song. It's over. Oh, it's a great song too. I used to use this in my uploads. All right, let's get the total off Bob. Drewski, Hildegard. Good song. I think so. Let's see how many hits we're at. All right, let's see. We got 4,388. I tapped it on the way out, so it's not 89. It's like 4388, which means. Oops. So yeah, we had a good bit today. Oh dude, I'm glad you got that taken care of then, man. Oh, redneck. So that's the hits for today. 9,000. These are both from today. The stupid app reset, so we were on at least that the first time. We did 5,500 hits today.